So, today I'm going to be reviewing a controversial video game. One that was banned in Australia. This is Manhunt. One of the finest survival horror games by Rockstar. Manhunt was followed up by a sequel in 2007 called Manhunt 2, and there was talk and speculation of a third. Also speculation of re-releasing this game under the R rating. Now, why was this game banned? Well, it's severely violent. You played James Earl Cash, that individual there. He's on death row, but he's given a second chance by Starkweather, who's running this snuff game show almost. This game is lightly influenced by The Running Man. It even mentions it somewhere in the booklet. You know, you look up interviews about this game and people say, The Running Man influenced this film. A game. This would make for a great film. You know, I mean, at first glimpse you think it's like a Friday the 13th game. Naturally, that came out on PS4, Xbox One, and is a great game. I don't have it yet, but yeah, the Friday the 13th game is one of the best still, and there's talking speculation of doing other games based on the classic slasher anomaly, but yeah, Manhunt has all these gangs, all these crazy nutballs, neo-Nazis, like, insane. Oh. See, I'm gagging because the content of this, it's just gnarly. So, all these gangs are in Carson City. Yep, I'm just double checking, see I got it right. And, well, look at this guy. Part of the Smileys, and doesn't that remind you of someone? The killer from Happy Death Day? So, did the makers get influenced by this? Or is it just coincidental? Coincidental that there's a hockey mask killer on the front. So, James Earl Cash, given a second chance, and he's tested all around Carson City, and he has to take out these gangs, and they're out to get him. So, you have to use stealth. So hide in shadows, you know, make a noise, get the villain's attention, hide, and the gorier the kill, the higher the points. So you got three options. You know, white is basic, yellow sort of medium, and red is like the main. So if you get all red kills, you unlock more stuff. And it's like a rated system, you know, from 1 star to 4, but some of the levels are really hard. Like when you have to protect your family, if you're seen, a member of your family's taken care of, and you have to be so careful in many missions. Like if you're sneaking up on someone, if you make a noise and if someone sees you, they'll hunt you down, and then all these other people come at you, and it can be terrifying. Like when you verse Pigsy, who's this like 7-foot crazy chainsaw maniac with a pig head for a mask in this dilapidated mansion, it is like a horror movie, like a legit horror movie, and they should adapt this into a movie. There's been fan films, but seriously, this could make for a good film because you got all these crazy masked people and, survival. So James Earl Cash, he really is a good person. He's like an anti-hero. He's taking care of all this street crap, all these gangs, but it's for this start where there's fantasy, and you do get to take him on. Like, he's got a gun, you got a chainsaw, you chase him around. When you get him, you like cut him up, and his guts spill out, and like all the sound effects, like when you hack up someone, it's like, and you carry around their heads in a bag and you throw it at people. It's gnarly. It's sadistic, but hey, it was released, and then the media got attention of it, and parents complained. They said, "Oh, it's made my kid go crazy." Blah blah blah. There was a crime somewhere. A player of this, murdered someone, and they're saying, "Oh, the game influenced him." No, that player had mental disorders, and he played this, and it triggered something up there. Look, do you see me going around doing crazy stuff from games and movies? No. I just love this type of stuff. Because this game does teach you some stealthy stuff. And if you're angry and just want to go out there, but you don't want to do anything stupid and hurt someone, just take all your anger out on these guys. Just run around, get chased by that Smiley. That's the name of the gang. And there's one level where these Smileys are in a mental institution, and they're talking to themselves. Like, they're obsessed with this person called Barry. So they, like, "Hey, I'm gonna get you, Barry. Barry, eh." And then you, like, throw a brick at him. "Oh, what's that?" And they investigate, and you can come up behind him and pound him in the head with a hammer. I mean, sure, isn't that lovely? But it's a game, okay? It's a horror survival game. And, yeah, there are gangs out there in the world. But you can just sit at home, middle of the night, and play this. Like, you may remember seasons ago, I mentioned this game, but I haven't reviewed it up until now. So, here it is. Now, Manhunt 2, a different character, and it mainly takes place in a big old hospital. Similar premises, and it's a bit more insane, but the first one, yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, the music is chilling, it's setting, and it is set in and around the same area as Grand Theft Auto. Like, you play San Andreas, and there's action figures of Pigsy and James Earl Cash in San Ferrero, a toy store there. Also, you're driving around, you go past one of the levels that's in this game. It's a construction site. You got like the big dredge and the conveyor belt thing with all the rocks and the big crane with the magnet. That's in San Andreas. You drive past it and it's just everything. At night, it's like, and you wonder if one of the gangs are going to pop up. And yeah, it's got some of the same sound effects of GTA because, hey, it's by Rockstar. But GTA is the more memorable franchise. But Manhunt, yeah, due to the controversy around it, it's pretty much a cult game. And they tried to make a third one, but that hasn't happened. So they continued on with Grand Theft Auto, as you know, but it's a good game. Sure, it's one of the most violent games out there, and some people will call it trash and crap, but seriously. It's interesting. It does make you scared because you're there by yourself, going around trying to survive, trying to be stealthy, and then all these people come up. So the gameplay, it's a little bit iffy at times when you're trying to aim. It might break and then you try to stay focused, or you might get out of focus. Like, it's pretty interactive. You know, like, you got some doors that has rope on and you have to find a knife or a glass shard. You cut the rope, but if there's people around, you have to do it at a certain time. When they're out of your radar, then you can do it. If you're in the radar, you can't cut. Some levels you're on a timer, you have to get a certain thing, like you have to take a gas canister to fill up the crane. Then you're in the crane, you're getting shot at, you have to kill all these people with scrap. You're in a scrapyard and you have to get all the stuff. And see, I'm talking about it like this because that's what it's like. It's so hectic. Yes, it's frustrating. You will rage quit. See, I can't even talk properly because of this crazy stuff. There's so much crazy stuff in this game. So, check it out, you know? And if a third one comes along, awesome. But I doubt it, you know? If Manhunt 3 happens, Australia probably won't even release it because they don't rate the games properly. You know, they rated game that has so much content and they go, oh, that'll be MA. And then something with hardly any content, they either refuse classification or rate it R. So, come on. Drugs and violence, MA. Everything else in there, that's R. Oh no, we'll refuse classification because you release this. Here it is. So, yeah, this is contraband. You get on eBay, yada yada yada. You know, Mortal Kombat was banned, and then they Mortal Kombat was banned, and they re-released that, and it was a major hit. Then they brought out X, now they're bringing out MK. So, why have problems with this? Oh, because it's not fantasy, but they banned an edited Stick of Truth, and then they brought out the second South Park game, full content, unrated. So the ratings board here is stupid. So, I got the game, controversial game. But yeah, look, it is great, so I'll give it an 8. The only problem is, if you want to use cheats, you have to beat the entire game to use the cheats. Now that's just stupid. But, pretty good game. There's a number of standout levels. Versing Pigsy, in the insane asylum. The junkyard's pretty good. The level trying to save your family. The mall scene. I can't remember the names of the episodes, but there's a survival mode which is nuts. You gotta use a nail gun to shoot your way to the top. But overall, Manhunt's cool. I mean, look at that cover. Scare you later.